Is this thing on? I've got my Mr. Microphone. Hey, this is going to be a really special show because there's going to be more band members than audience members. Which is unfortunate because both these bands, there's a lot to recommend them, in my opinion, having seen them sound check. Except their bass player's putting in earplugs. That's a bad sign. We have earplugs if anybody wants them. They're at the front door. I think Evan's going to run it a little loud, especially for this first band, right? Evan, thank you, Evan, for running sound. Thank you, Joseph, for assisting Evan. Yay! Thank you, Elaine, for doing hospitality of every imaginable. I don't know what I was going to say. I'm killing time. Just in case there are any stragglers that are going to come along, we'll probably try and get Bird Boombox, which is a cool band name. Some bands don't have cool names. I think Bird Boombox is a cool name. Sled wrenches, I'm not sold on. I'm going to have. Can one of you explain the origin of that? Don? Everyone's pointing at Don. Don.
It was a friend of mine has a list of 3,000 band names. And I was reading through them, and one said Sled Wenches. And I thought that was really funny, but we didn't want to call ourselves that.
I got a better story for you. I got a better story. So a sled is a tool that you use to have lots of fun when you're a child. A wrench is a tool that you use to work when you're an adult. So as adults, with our wrenches, we really want to be sledding. We put the two together. It seemed like a good thing.
That sounded forced. That sounded like a reach. A sled is something you got to drag up the hill behind you. This is how I win points with the bands. This guy is 6'6", and he seems to be on repeat. I don't know why. I think this one song is on repeat. Yeah, we'll deal with it sometime. He actually is 6'6". It was recorded here. Usually all the music besides this song that we play before and between and after was recorded here on the stage. Oh man, that's only been 3 minutes. Do you know any jokes? Do you know any jokes? You know one joke? Okay, we got a moment.
Yeah, this is a kid's joke, so it's appropriate for all ages. So, I've never performed this way, so anyway, this guy's on the LA freeway one summer, cruising along. He's got his top down, the wind's blowing through his ears and everything, and he's having a great time. All of a sudden, he sees these penguins at the side of the LA freeway, and he says, what the heck are these penguins doing here at the side of the freeway in the middle of the summer? He's worried about them, so he pulls over, backs up, and guys, you're going to get killed here. Hop in. So they hop in the back of his convertible, and they hop on the back of the seats. And so he's cruising down the highway, and the penguins are looking around like this, and the wind's blowing through their feathers. They're having a great time. Well, a cop is up ahead, hitting the what do they call them? Just making sure nobody's speeding, whatever those things are called. And he's like, what the heck? He sees the back of these penguins. He pulls the guy over, and he says, well, you weren't speeding, but what the heck are you doing with these penguins? And the guy says, I know. It's so bizarre. They're standing beside the LA freeway in the middle of the summer. I was afraid they'd get hit, so I picked them up. The cop says, well, yeah, good for you. So take them to the zoo. The guy heads off. The next day, the same cop is at the same spot with his radar gun. And along comes the guy, and he's got the same two penguins on the back of the seats looking around, the wind blowing through their feathers, and they got little sunglasses on. And the cop once again, what is going on here? So he pulls the guy over, and he says, what the heck are you doing with the penguins? I told you to take them to the zoo. He said, I took them yesterday. Today I thought I'd take them to the beach.
I'll just walk quietly away. That was great.
I killed a minute or two, right?
You did. You doubled.
There you go.
We're at 3:06. Okay, we're gonna aim for Bird Boombox in 4 minutes. 4 minutes, guys. You back there? You think you can be ready in 4 minutes? Bird Boombox. Josh, their lead singer, came and we had an open mic, which we haven't had very many open mics for a while. He came and did a thing. Boy, was he weird. In a good way. In a good way. You'll see. He's very earnest. He has lasers in his eyes. Don't look directly into his eyes. I'm going to go find him. I'm going to take this mic, and I'm going to go find those guys. Hey, Bird Boombox. Hey, Bird Boombox. Ah! You guys are in for such a treat. We're going to start you in like 2 minutes. Okay, whenever you're ready, I'm not even going to say anything. You just come out and do the thing. So remember how I was telling you Josh is kind of weird? He's got 2 weird friends with him. This is going to be great. I'm going to stop talking, and they have agreed to just come out in a couple of minutes when they're ready, and I'm done. Does anybody have any questions? Has anybody seen either of these bands before? You guys are so cool for coming out and checking out bands that you don't know. It'll be worth it.